This prophetic word is called the Late Great Britain, and it came to me, I believe, on October the 17th, 2024. The meditation text was Psalm 79, verse 1. O God, the heathen are come into thine inheritance. Thy holy temple have they defiled. They have laid Jerusalem in heaps. King James Version. So you may be looking here and looking there in bewilderment at what has happened to this nation, the once late Great Britain. Your cathedrals lie in theological tatters and ruins. So little remains of what once was. So much is now in devastation and lies in ecclesiastical ruins. Law after law is being passed that overlooks you and ignores you. Indeed, laws coming to suppress you. Great hardship lays ahead for this nation, very great. Yet it needs to be noted that the help the church requires in those days will not come from the politicians. No, it will come from the common man on the street. They see what's happening to the once great faith of this nation, and they will grow in their anger towards the injustice against the Christian faith, the faith that changed the world for good. Many Christians in the days ahead will be pleasantly bemused by the favour they will receive from the common man. They will be lifted aloft on the shoulders of the common man, so to speak. The faith that now lies in tatters and ruins, the faith which is being trampled underfoot by the boot of the government, will soon be raised up high again in this nation. There is coming a growing restlessness and agitation at how this secular nation has marginalised and brought Christianity low. The common man sees the rise of another religion, a faith they know is out to destroy them. This will not be tolerated or allowed. The crescent moon will rise up, but then its back will be broken and shattered, for the common man will simply not allow it. Uproar, uproar is coming to your streets, O late Great Britain. Uproar is coming, as those in power turn an evil blind eye. They will claim they see nothing, hear nothing, and thus will speak nothing. So uproar must come. Censorship is the midwife of extremism. As those in power refuse to act, so the common man will rise up and act. To do so will be for the very survival of life in Britain. They will cause a wave, a tidal wave of people rising up over the land. In those days, many will hold aloft the cross of Christ, sadly as a weapon of war. So be very careful in those days. Tread lightly and with wisdom and skill. But what the common man does in brute ignorance will in turn help usher in a revival to this nation. Never before has anything like this been seen upon this green and pleasant land, that the common unbelieving man will take the cross of Christ to drive out the false religion and usher back in a mini golden age of Christendom in the nation of Britain once again. When this happens, peace will come to this nation for a small period of time, and that window of time great good will be done, and many will turn to the way, the truth, and the life, to Jesus and the way of Christianity. The laws of the land that were once against the good faith will be torn down to favour the righteous religion, thus allowing it to sprawl and prosper. The old church buildings will again have the lights on within and become classic beacons of the old ways. They will be greatly blessed and will be brimming with many people. For that which looked like it had died will again come back to life. That old church of the nation will again be filled with life and new blood, passionate blood that runs deep red, a blood that is passionate for Christ and the nation of Great Britain. When order is restored to the late Great Britain, sadly great darkness will have covered the earth. Trouble will brew in the east, and war will spread like a cancer across the world.